You did this film years ago with Scott Speedman called Weirdsville that I watched it one night and went, this movie is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I know you were in American Beauty and other things, but still, Weirdsville, how are things?
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great experience, Weirdsville. We shot that here.
The only movies you've done that you don't mind watching.
Yeah, it's true. I watched it like, I got every cut. I don't do that, you know, I don't go sit in the editing room and watch my movies, or if I watch a movie, I'll watch it a couple of times, but Weirdsville, I'll watch it anytime.
I think you could watch Pioneer because I think you're going to learn different things as the film goes on. For those who haven't seen it yet, walk us through the basic plot of this.
Well, Norway up until the 70s or 80s was a mostly agricultural country, and then they discovered oil off their coast. And of course, that changed the country. This movie really is a thriller based around those kind of concepts.
There's so much distrust in it. There's so much need for forgiveness in this film.
Government control.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be fun to kind of walk into a story like that with so many layers.
So many layers. So many, like you said, the personal layers with the main character and his loss and trying to recover from that, and then the bigger layers of the government controlling things and you know, money, basically.
Yeah. Is that you and your brother made that one?
No, that's I moved to LA in the late 90s, like 98, and I moved in with a group of guys. Yeah. That was them. And it was a bunch of actors trying to make it, and you know, we'd shoot stupid videos and stuff, and one of them turned it into a documentary, because while I lived in that house, American Beauty came out, and it blew up and got very big, and so, and then we had a couple other actors in the house who were doing well, so, and then one actor who was really struggling, so he turned it into a documentary to show the effect, basically the Hollywood effect.
Well, the subject matter of that particular clip is heavy, because, you know, and you've been open about, you know, cleaning up.
Yeah.
But that subject matter became your life in a way.
No, yeah, I think a lot of, you know, that wasn't the reason why things happened, but you know, I just got into Hollywood and I got successful at 19 or 20, and I just went too far with everything, you know, and everything was accessible, drugs, partying. I really lost myself completely. I feared the fame was a big part of it. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to handle the attention.
When you were using, were you watching other celebrities talk about their own addiction?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a big part of why I do talk about it in public. You know, I would be strung out all night or all morning. I don't know what time it was, and I'd see Robert Downey Jr. on TV after he had cleaned up, or someone else, or talking about being sober. Or I think Josh Hamilton was he's a baseball player for the Texas Rangers, and now he's at the Angels. Him talking about cleaning up, and they had been doing the same kind of stuff I was doing, and I saw them and knew that they could make it, and that they could be successful again and happy again, and that's where I'm at now. I'm getting some success again, and I'm happy. I'm happier than I've ever been, and I was at that place. I was sitting at home, clutching my heart, hoping it wouldn't stop, and listening to these guys talk, knowing that there one day might be a way out of this if I ask for help.
That's a heavy, heavy moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's you know, it's a heavy moment. But you know, I thought at the time if I admitted it that would cause me more trouble. When in fact, admitting it relieved a huge amount of pressure. Right. Just saying like I got a problem, can somebody help me? People forgive you when you can. You know, people forgive you when you can admit your mistakes.
Were there people pointing you in the right way?
You know, I didn't surround myself with the right people at the right time. There were people who tried, but I rejected them. It's almost like, you know, that beast inside me, it wanted to tear me down, that beast of addiction. It's always looking for a way, you know, even when you're sober or clean or before you even drank. It was always looking for a way to corner you and hold you up and get you to do what it wants you to do.
Well, I know some you've known and some you didn't know. I don't know if you knew Corey Monteith at all, but I know that with Heath Ledger, like, it's just sometimes we lose them, and it's the most heartbreaking of all.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Heath was like a brother to me, and it only gets harder. It only gets harder because I miss him more as I get older. You know, we came up at the same time, and things were kind of happening the same way. We took different paths a little later, but meaning in our careers, we were still good friends, and it just gets harder as I get older because I miss him more every day.
and you know what life is, right? And you're like, man, he would have loved this.
Yeah.
I feel that way. You're like,
Yeah.
he would have loved to see today.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah?
I was just thinking he always wanted me to do with my career what's kind of happening now. So I mean, he was always trying to like get me to shake out of it and do that. And so I was just thinking the other day he would have loved to have seen this. Yeah. And I would love to see where he's at now because he was just getting better and better.
Incredible.
He was already great.
Stick around, more with Wes right after this. We had to go deep into your family for that one.
You had to search hard for that one.
That's what your brother's in that, right?
Yeah, my brother was the one I handed the shoe to, Patrick.
I want to play another scene. This is from, not really from your life, but kind of from your life. The glory of the prairies in this beautiful country. Can we see this for a sec?
Yeah. Oh my God. That's incredible. Wow.
All right, do you remember that show?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. So that's not me on stage. It's Iron Maiden.
All right, anthropology, you ready?
Oh, yeah,
Rapid
yeah.
fire some things toward you.
Okay.
All right. What's something you don't believe in?
Hate,
What's something you believe in completely? You can't say love.
patience.
All right. What does the son of a preacher man, preacher family do when you say, hey, I'm going to play the devil's son in Ghost Rider?
They don't watch it. No, actually, my parents watched it. My grandparents are a little more conservative, a little more evangelical.
Yeah.
So they didn't watch it. Most of my movies they can't watch.
What would you rather drive, a Benz, a Beamer, or a Bentley?
Bentley.
The world needs more what?
Patience.
When I say fatherhood, you say?
Love.
When I say soccer, you say?
Awesome.
Can we see this soccer? Do we have that?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow. Look how high the shorts are.
Yeah, they are pretty high, man.
You don't have to tuck your shirt in.
What's one TV show you'd like to make a guest appearance on?
Well, I would have liked Corner Gas, but it would have been 30 Rock. 30 Rock.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
You a big fan of like the TV shows now, the Breaking Bads, the Luthers, all that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, and I really wanted an HBO show, and now I've got a pilot I'm going to be shooting next year.
HBO?
Yeah, for HBO called Open. Ryan Murphy created it. He did Glee and American Horror Story and Nip Tuck.
Well, congrats on Pioneer, man. Really well done.
Thank you.
And everything.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks, man, everybody. We'll be right back.